Hello, ladies and germs. So yeah, check this out. So this is a new product from Proxeet. I believe that Willie did a full video on this as well. So this is 24 and 50 volts, blah. 24 and 50 volts, so it's handles 24 volt stuff and 50 volt stuff, or 48 volt stuff, whatever. AFAT, 802.3, 1 amp up to 1.2 amps. Milwaukee 18 volt and DeWalt 18 volt. And the cool thing is it's also got a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port on it. Now, here's where this is kind of cool. Check this out. That is a USB-C port. That's right. And that is an Ethernet port. So this is actually kind of a separate module that allows for the POE, right? So what's really cool is I tried a few things out. Now watch this. I'm just going to plug this into my my bench Ethernet connection. Now watch this. So I was playing around with this, and I figured that this would be really, really cool to show you. Not only will it power pretty much any of your radio devices, but check this out. Let's just see if I can get this. Am I lying? Oh, no, there it goes. Look at that. Look at that. So using my cell phone now, this Ethernet port is actually lightweight enough that I can actually run it off of my phone. And then if I go to my settings here, connections, more connection settings, and look at that, Ethernet. Cool. So I've got my 2.5 gig Ethernet connection. Da, 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 da. Isn't that cool? So this thing here, I can actually connect it to my phone and use it independently of a computer or whatnot, which I know so many of you guys are starting to go like with your phones and tablets, which I don't agree with, because I think that if you're doing setups, you really should have a laptop on site. It gives you diversity in what you're able to actually accomplish for testing and whatnot, right? So now let's go over to the laptop aspect of this. I'm going to fire up my little T14 here. I love my Lenovo. I actually got this at, what's the name of that store? The Cell Shop in Peterborough, Ontario, on George Street. Great little thing. It's even got a little lock for the camera. I've probably been enamored by that before. Alright, so let's fire this guy up. What I really like about it is that the screen is just very, very visible on my shitty camera overhead, right? Here we go. Oh, my fingerprint changed. That happens too often. That's why fingerprint readers aren't awesome when you work with your hands. Okay, so let's go to our hardware here. We're going to go into the device manager. And I'm going to plug this into the Thunderbolt port on the side of my crap top. Now, let's see here. This should pop up, and we can take a look at what the actual chipset is. Shoot, BattleNet. Eat an entire bag of dicks. Honestly, I've been very unimpressed with Blizzard myself, but whatever. Okay, so let's see here. So, of course, my battery's dying. So it's an ASIC AX88179 USB 3 to gigabit Ethernet adapter, I believe, is what this guy is specifically. And if I go to the network settings, hopefully I can get enough juice out of this. I hate Windows 11. Da 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 da. Here we go, Ethernet 2. So Ethernet, come on. And let's see here, Ethernet. Oh, it's connected up here. So there we go. So there we go. So the ASIC AX88179 USB 3 to gigabit Ethernet adapter. So that's what's in this thing, and it's like 2.5 gigabits per second. That is mind-blowing. All right, so that is really cool. Now, I'm not going to tear this guy down right this moment, because I'll do another video for that. I just wanted to do a quick video because it has not, it's been a dog's age since I actually posted anything. And that's probably partially because I was already lazy enough as it was, but now I've got some weird chronic fatigue syndrome thing, which I'm going to thank Mr. No, I'm not going to get political. Anyway, so let's now check something else out. So these guys here, as you know, work with both Milwaukee and DeWalt. I hate you. I hate you. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we can scissor. Anyway, check this out. So this will work perfectly fine on my DeWalt, just like that. And I can hook it up to something like this useless quick bit device that I've got sitting on my bench, which I've never been able to get working because of lack of support. So this guy here is a 48 volt 802.3 AT, I believe. So I can push this and then push it again, and it'll go blue, I believe. I think I pushed it 3 times and it goes blue. There we go. So now that'll power that guy on. So that's 48 volts there. It's got a neat little boost converter in it. And of course, with the 2.5 gig USB Ethernet port on it, I could easily connect this to my cell phone and do a speed test. Or I can connect it to a laptop and do a speed test and whatnot, which is pretty handy stuff. I'm still really impressed by these. I mean, that strap is amazing. Now, you know, you do have to change this to work with a Milwaukee battery, they say. But to be completely honest, I think I've already got it working before. Let me try this now. I am certain. No, that's right. So you have to undo the screws here and then slide these things forward for them to work with the Milwaukee. But, whatever. I mean, still, it's pretty impressive. I mean, you know, I am certain that I had this thing working. I must be on drugs. Or maybe that's the problem, is I'm not on drugs. Anyway, there's my point, is that this little bad boy here, it actually is kind of diverse in what you can do with it. Because even without a battery pack, you can still plug this thing into a device. Let's see here. Like my Schmel phone. And you can just use it as an Ethernet adapter. So that would suggest that the Ethernet port, like the actual 2.5 gigabit per second adapter that's built into this thing, is actually it's actually separated. So it's a separate kind of device on its own. It's pretty cool. You know what? We've got time. I might as well tear it down now. Okay. Let's pause for a second. Alright. Through the magic of jump cut, I have now done this. Alright, so let me unplug this impressive button. I mean, how many leads are on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leads just for this little button here. This is pretty cool. Alright, so we've got some nice silicone power leads here. These are nice. And then here is our very, 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 very cool board. So looking here, we've got our USB-C. And that goes through our Ethernet chipset here to our transformer, where our POE injection occurs. Enter data. Yeah, like they've even marked the passives here. POE out neg. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, not really much to say. Got a fuse here. Cool. Fuse here. No, is that a fuse? That's a current shunt resistor. I mean, realistically, what do you want me to say? Sure, it's got basic intelligence. It has a chipset on it programmed to do stuff. It's ASIC. Yeah, I don't know. Really not much to look at. But, this looks like it was actually built by hand, which is damn impressive. So, I mean, or it might have been assembled by hand. Point being is that love and care went into this thing, dude. Dudes and dudettes, I should say. Don't want to get canceled. Alright, so let's see. How does this guy go back together now? I believe that this goes over here like so. Yep. And then I can put this back on here. And the strap on these guys, I don't know, this is just whether it's my autism or what, but I just can't get over how bloody impressive the strap is on these guys. Like, I have whipped one around, and slammed it into the ground. I have done everything in my power to try to tear the strap off of it, and I can't get it to come loose. That is just impressive, guys. So if you stick a carabiner on here and hang it on your pouch, you're good. So you can use stuff with like this with all the newer products that are starting to come out now. Like the more common one is the Ubiquiti, what is it, the Wave Pro. And that has a 2.5 gig Ethernet port on it. So if you really want to do a 2.5 gig test now, you can just simply hook up your drill pack and do the install, tie this into your laptop, and do your 2.5 gig test with it now. It's pretty darn cool, I think. So yeah, there we go. There's the new Proxeet iBlock Essential with USB-C 2.5 gig Ethernet adapter. And don't forget, folks, that if you guys want, I have a box, a literal box of these sitting on a shelf here that I am selling. So if you guys want them quick, no, it's not expensive to ship from Canada. It really is not that expensive to ship from Canada, trust me. So I mean, like, if you guys want these, I have them available if you want to get them quick. So yeah, let me know. Not this exact model. I don't have the model with the USB-C. I've got the previous models that are 24 and 48 volts, and I've got some of the 24 only and some of the 48 onlys as well. So yeah, I'm sitting on some. But yeah, anyway, there it is. There's the cool little installer block that you can also use as a separate 2.5 gig Ethernet dongle. So there you go, guys. Very, very handy product. And once again, I'm really impressed with Proxeet. I really like their stuff. So anyway, here's me signing off. I'm going to go get comfy in bed. And I'll do the editing on this in the morning and make a stupid thumbnail and stuff for it. But yeah, there's my thumbnail picture for the morning so that I can just go to bed and get up and deal with it then. Cool. All right. Bye, folks. We'll catch you later.